Welcome to Slaughterhouse Stories. I hope you enjoy the story I have for you tonight. On my wall. Have you ever found yourself staring at your own reflection in the mirror for just a little too long? When you look at yourself for longer than you're supposed to, that's when you start to notice little things, small changes in your appearance, things you've never noticed before. I started trying it out not too long ago, experimenting, if you will, and I became kind of obsessed. I'll admit that. My house became a kind of Hall of Mirrors attraction. Weird, I know. But everyone has to have a hobby, don't they? I'd sit for hours just staring at myself in the mirror. Every so often I'd get up and go try a different one, just to see the little changes. Surprisingly, there were many. The thing is, though, it was never anything too scary or too unsettling, you know. At least not till about a week ago. I was sitting in front of the mirror in my living room. Behind me another tall mirror stood, looming. I liked to see the reflection within the reflection. It was more intriguing that way. Seeing not only the differences in my own face, but the variances in my surroundings too. Then out of nowhere, I could have sworn that my face shifted. It fucking moved. I sat perfectly still, expressionless, and I saw the side of my mouth quiver, almost forming a smile. I scrambled to my feet, and to my horror, my reflection continued to sit, unmoving, staring at me with its hollow eyes. Then the mirror me opened his mouth, but he didn't speak. He wailed in a raspy and stunted manner. Things only continued to intensify over the coming days. I would catch glimpses of the mirror me in my periphery, standing in various dark corners of my house. Eventually became a daily occurrence. The shadow of myself materialized just out of my direct line of vision, but he would always vanish when I looked straight at whatever mirror he was appearing in. It seemed just too unreal at first, and for the longest time I believed that I must have been hallucinating. Because what other explanation was there? But deep down, I knew that it was real, and that somehow he wouldn't remain a mere shadow forever. One night I was dreaming, and something pulled me from my slumber, a presence in the room. When I opened my eyes, I immediately knew that something was wrong, very wrong. Everything around me was reversed. It was all backwards, mirrored. I looked up and that was when I saw him. He stood in front of the mirror, facing me. And then he smiled. I could feel my muscles twitching, morphing to a smile. He lifted his hand and waved at me, slowly. Before I knew it, the muscles of my own hand flexed and quivered. I waved back. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed tonight's story, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay spooky.